Why is buying silver especially important right now? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So yes, right here, folks, I am featuring a phenomenal, beautiful, gorgeous, patriotic, Don't Tread on Me round. So let us check out this beautiful, beautiful piece right here. Iconic American. Money Metals Exchange commissioned these beautiful 1-ounce silver Don't Tread on Me coins or rounds, what have you, not only to provide a tool for citizens to protect against the collapse of the dollar's purchasing power, but to help reinvigorate the very symbols of liberty upon which this nation was founded. These symbols are not to be denigrated and demonized, as the highest levels of our political class are now trying to do. They're failing, but they're trying to do it. Instead, they must be renewed and passed on to new generations who want the founding fathers' principles in modern day America. Why would you not? You know, our founding fathers were geniuses. Why would you not want their principles? Why the hell would you not want to live like the people who brought this glory and this beauty to our nation? In 1754, Benjamin Franklin first popularized the rattlesnake as a symbol of national unity during the French and Indian War. By 1774, it had become the formal symbol of freedom. Well, actually, it had become the symbol of the Freedom Revolution when Paul Revere added it to the masthead of his newspaper, the Massachusetts Spy, if you've never heard of it, and showed the snake fighting a British imperial dragon. And as many know, the dragon is like Satan. The dragon is the devil. The dragon is the beast. That's why in modern day you're seeing so many dragons, aside from it being the year of the dragon. In 1775, constitutional Colonel Christopher Gadsden, and that's how everybody knows this, incorporated a coiled rattlesnake with 13 rattles symbolizing the colonies above the motto, "Don't Tread on Me," on an early American flag. So this goes so far back. I mean, this goes back centuries, and it is as American as it gets. And that is just one of my most prized and beautiful pieces. You know, there's very, very few coins that I will go out of my way to collect, and this Don't Tread on Me round is certainly one of them. And anyways, folks, back to the episode and back to what I actually wanted to discuss. This is very, very important, so please listen up. On July 15th, the chair of the Federal Reserve was asked a crucial question. What is the biggest economic challenge that the United States is facing today? The chair's response focused on the delicate balance between managing inflation and maintaining economic activity. This balancing act keeps up the chair at night, as easing too early could undermine progress on inflation, while waiting too late could harm economic growth. To combat inflation, the Federal Reserve has raised the federal funds interest rate to 5.5%. Higher interest rates slow down the economy, and this is clearly illustrated by the housing market. When mortgage rates are high, fewer people can afford to buy a home, which cools demand and helps to stabilize home prices. Conversely, if mortgage rates drop significantly, demand for homes would surge, driving up prices and, of course, reigniting inflation. This dynamic applies to businesses as well. Lower interest rates make it cheaper for businesses to borrow money, leading to increased spending and higher prices. Inflation has cooled from an extreme high to a still problematic level. But this has come at the cost of slowing the economy and weakening the labor market. If the Federal Reserve cuts rates too soon or too aggressively, inflation could spike again. If they wait too long, it could further damage the economy. The Fed's dual mandate is to manage inflation and maximize employment. And striking the right balance between these goals is, of course, crucial. According to the CME FedWatch tool, there's a small chance of a rate cut at this upcoming July meeting, which is in a matter of days. But the likelihood of a cut at the September meeting has risen to nearly 98%. This shift in expectations is due to recent positive inflation reports and the Fed's renewed confidence that inflation is on track to meet their 2% target. I sincerely hope so. However, the chair also highlighted a longer-term concern, the unsustainable path of national debt. The U.S. is running large deficits at a time of full employment and healthy growth, which is not sustainable in the long run. Addressing this issue will require bipartisan action, and the chair hopes it becomes a priority for elected officials. So why is buying silver especially important right now? With the Federal Reserve navigating these economic challenges, the stability of traditional financial assets is uncertain. High inflation erodes the purchasing power of cash, while interest rate fluctuations can impact stocks and bonds. Silver, on the other hand, has historically been a safe haven during times of economic turmoil. It not only serves as a hedge against inflation, but also retains intrinsic value irrespective of monetary policy changes. As we face economic uncertainty, investing in silver offers a way to preserve wealth and potentially benefit from market volatility. And yes, folks, before I forget, beautiful, stunning, original. Right here, you were looking at a 1960 Franklin half dollar. It's actually the first one I've ever had, first one I've collected. I was reluctant to get coins over 1960, but of course I've gotten the 1964 Kennedy half dollars. And yes, I've gotten those Eisenhowers, which go into the 70s, but originally I was reluctant to get these 1960 Franklin half dollars. I am glad that I came to my senses. The Franklin 50-cent piece, otherwise referred to as the Franklin half dollar, is a silver bullion coin that was produced by the U.S. Mint from 1948 to 1963. Check it out. You can kind of see that. Yep, there you go. You see that crack right there in the bell, the Liberty Bell. This coin is known for its beautiful yet simple design and for its tribute to Ben Franklin, one of the most important figures in American history. These coins have been circulated for some time, and given their age, many of these half dollars exhibit obvious signs of wear and tear. You can, however, still find Franklin half dollars in brilliant uncirculated condition as well. Very, very uncommon, but you can still find them. Many historians believe that only Franklin's age kept him from reaching the White House. You know, many people believe and are convinced that he would have been our president. However, Franklin was 83 when the U.S. President George Washington was inaugurated. You know, people think this guy was a young man when this nation was founded. No, on the contrary, he was already an elderly man. Few men had a greater impact on America and our way of life than Ben Franklin. I mean, a legit genius. I'm not going to say he was as brilliant as somebody like Leonardo da Vinci, but the dude was incredibly brilliant and incredibly original. And to this day, I feel like he's one of our founding fathers, which is highly underrated. A lot of people don't know nearly as much as they need to know about Ben Franklin, but he is so significant to our nation, so significant to our freedoms. You need to know who this gentleman is. You need to know his history. You need to know where he comes from. You want to know because it is inspiring, and the way he's benefit of our lives for the better here in America, it will surely benefit your life more to know more about this extraordinary individual. But as always, folks, thank you so much for joining us for another evening. This is Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And as always, God bless America.